What's up, my folks? How's everyone doing today? What you doing, bull? Huh? What's you doing, boy? I had a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it because that's what I'm into right now too. It's early in the morning here, and just getting all the stuff done. I'm fixing to head to the reproductive vet. My if you're gonna do these dogs, it's best to if you are gonna. I had a question. If you couldn't get them bred naturally, would you use a vet to do it artificial? Well, yeah, I mean, if that's what it takes, you got to do. You got to do. Um, it's you know some. It's best to do if you're going to do it. It's best to take them down there, and if you can take the male also, okay. I'm gonna take her down there today at around, I guess around 11 or 12. It's just a nightmare to try to get him breed naturally. She done pissed him off. Now he's mad at her, and she's mad at him, and she's got that fucking venom mouth like her half sister. I mean, she got a hold of him once. I thought they were going to be. Sometimes you can let them, see each other and let the male come up, stick him on her back end a little, let him smell her. Walk him up slow, and sometimes they'll breed natural. And she was acting like she was going to be natural with it. You done tore up your bed, but and then all of a sudden she just turned around and grabbed him up, and he's getting too old for that shit. And then he grabbed her right on the edge of her collar right there, and it was a mess. So, it's easier sometimes just to let the vet do it. But you're better off instead of doing chilled, even chilled's better than frozen, and natural. Fresh is better than those, and a hookup's better than anything. But sometimes when you can't get a hookup, because when the male turns pissy with them, it's best just to go ahead and artificial them if you want to get some pups. So what I'm doing is, she's about right. She's right on her day. I'm going to take her and have him pulled right there, and then walk her in there after he's pulled it. Put him up, then we'll walk her in, and then they will inseminate it. And it's not going to be done, surgically. I'm just going to have her artificial insemination done. I've tried it many times on my own. I've not been real great success with it. It's sometimes it's a hit and miss, but she's a real good vet, and you can get the blood test done, but it usually takes a day for them to come back. If you want to know right when they're ovulating, I'm timing this to what the days. Quit chewing on yourself. She's getting frustrated. But I'm timing this to the days that, what I think she should be ovulating on and how she's acting and all. So I'll take her down there and they'll do I guess it's called a wipe or something, a stick test. And then it's not as accurate as the blood, but you know what I'm saying. They can get a pretty good idea. But I'm going to have it done anyway, because if it's fresh semen in them, it'll last a few more days than if it's froze. Frozen's got to be, you need to be more specific if you're going to do frozen semen. You need to make sure your bitch is in there. You had the blood work done. You're pretty much on point with it, okay? Or it's hard to hit with frozen semen unless you're really on tune with your dogs, which I think she's perfect right now to be bred, and I should be fine. But, that's just a little tip on that. And that's only what I know. I'm very, very new at this AI and frozen semen and all that shit. I actually just had Buster pulled recently, and this the first dog I've actually had pulled, and I've just never seen a need for it before, but I kind of want to preserve him, so that's the first one I've done pulled. But like I say, if you got a male that you can actually have it done fresh right there, it's a lot more potent. So just a little heads up on that stuff, because that was a pretty good question for you guys that are starting to breed your dogs and all. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I got mad respect for anybody that's doing the game dogs, that's doing the real game dogs, American game dogs, and keeping the blood pure and making your crosses and keeping your dogs upright and, preserving this breed as true. You know what I mean? As true. I got I got respect for every one of you guys. So just know that. You know what I mean? I know how much work it is. Trust me. I do it every day. I've been up since 5:30 working, getting all the dogs and situated and getting all that shit done. It's a constant job. So don't think I don't respect every one of you guys that are doing it, and that's the honest to God's truth about it. But you know, you're always gonna have some kook. That's what we used to call them when we were kids, kook, that comes in and you know, pretender motherfuckers. You know, you're always gonna have them kind. You know, but you just gotta ignore them. You know, we've built pretty much a fraternity now. You know, with folks, and it's a real fraternity. And in that spirit, I'm going to do something now that I haven't. Last time I damn promoted something for somebody, I got chastised. I don't want that bullshit again. It turned into a fucking inviting you guys to come to a, you know, letting you guys know where a dog show was going to be held, to trying to turn me into I'm a fucking racist because there was a fucking logo on somebody's banner that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit, but I don't care what, I don't know what's in these going to be in the magazine. I don't care if it's a fucking Malcolm X flag, a Confederate flag, a Mexican flag, a fucking China flag. I don't give a shit. I don't hear nothing about it. Okay? But there's going to be another magazine coming out, and I told them I'd help tell you guys, because I know there a lot of you guys are fanciers, and this is a good way to keep up to date on some of the stuff going around, you know, that's, you know, within the fraternity. So if y'all are interested in it, I'll get with the guys doing it. It's not my magazine. I have nothing to do with it. I might write an article once in a while for them or get them some old pictures or something, but that's it. So don't give me shit about nothing on the magazine, okay? But if you guys are interested in it, it'll be pretty cool to have a new magazine coming out with that's dedicated to the game dogs, the American game dogs. It's dedicated to those. It's not a bully magazine. It's not a fucking none of that bullshit. It's dedicated to these dogs. What's the matter, bro? I just wormed him or ivermectin this morning. He ain't liking that shit. His stomach's upset. But if you guys would be interested in that, I'll get Nick to put the information down, and y'all can you know, get something working on that. But you know, I don't know what it's going to cost. I don't know anything. I don't know when the publishing date. I think he said about a month they're going to be going to print. So then there should be some pretty good stories in there, some pictures, and maybe some advertisements. You know, just a heads up. That's all that is. You know, I try to keep you guys up to date on little things here and there. But all right, my folks, I'm getting finished up and getting ready to head across 2 counties. It's a hard knock life sometime in these dogs. It's always work. But y'all take care, and y'all keep on bulldogging.